Hey, what's going on, guys? Cardfight Junkie here, bringing you a deck profile. Today we have another Oracle Think Tank build. This one is the Battle Sisters. So, with the release of Mystical Magus EB07, we have new support cards for Battle Sisters. So, I put together the new cards for this particular build, and I want to share with you guys the new Battle Sister deck. So, to start things off, we have the starter, Little Witch Lulu. Basically, when another grade 3 OTT is placed on Vanguard, you can call this card to the rear guard circle. And when you do that, you get to take 2 OTTs from your soul and put it to the drop zone. So it's like soul blasting 2 cards. But the main point of doing that is so that you have a soulless Vanguard. For certain cards that I will be showing you in the deck that benefits from having a soulless Vanguard. So yeah, she's our starter. And then going on to grade 3s. Oh, actually, before I go to grade 3s, I want to mention that you could use Battle Sister Waffle, which is the other starting Vanguard that was released in EB05. She's good. She's just like Spring Breeze Messenger, basically. During it's an act ability, you counterblast 1, put it into the soul. Then you look at the top 3 cards, then you could Superior Call one of them to the field, and it gets plus 2,000. I mean, that card's okay, but at the same time, you're building up your soul. And like I was saying, with this build, it benefits from being soulless. So that's why I prefer using Little Witch Lulu. Going on to grade 3s. We have 3 of the Battle Sister Parfait. Parfait, I think that's how you say it. She's the new grade 3 Battle Sister support card that came out in Mystical Magus. This is a pretty good card. So her effect, it's a continuous Vanguard circle effect at limit break 4. During your turn, if the number of cards in your hand is 4 or greater, this unit gets power plus 3,000 and auto ability. When this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, you draw a card. So that's pretty good. I mean, there's no cost, right? So if you can get Battle Sister Parfait early on, and then if your opponent has less than 4 damage, they'll probably take the hit. Draw a card. It's pretty good. And her act ability, it's an E special counterblast. You counterblast 2 with Battle Sister in its card name, and if the number of cards in your hand is 3 or less, you draw a card. So more draw power, which is pretty much the main theme of OTTs. What's great is that this card is an 11k. Which is good. So yeah, run 3 of Parfaits. Next, we run 4 of the Battle Sister Monaka. This is the other new support card from the new extra booster, and her effect is crazy because it's a Persona Blast at limit break 4. You counterblast 1 and choose a card named Battle Sister Monaka from your hand and discard it. You look at 5 cards from the top of your deck, and you get to add 2 of those cards of the 5 to your hand. That's for 1 counterblast. You get to draw pretty much plus 2. And the other 3 cards, you put it at the bottom of your deck in any order. It's too bad that you can't put it on top of your deck. Like hexagonal Magus, that'd be pretty broken. So yeah, you put the 3 in the bottom of your deck in any order. That's her limit break ability and her act ability. You counterblast 2. It's an E special counterblast. Counterblast 2 cards with Battle Sister card in its card name, and this unit gets power plus 5,000 till the end of turn. So you're going to be hitting for big numbers and magic numbers as well. So yeah, run 4 of the Monaka since it's a Persona Blast. So that's it for my grade 3s. I run a total of 7 grade 3s. Going on to grade 2s, we run 4 of the Battle Sister Tarte, which is the 10k vanilla Battle Sister, which is always good. 10ks, you can't go wrong 10ks. It's your primary ride target early in the game so that you don't get rushed. So 4 of Tartes. Next, we run 4 Battle Sister Macarons. She's basically a 12k beater. If you have a Vanguard with Battle Sister in this card name, it gets plus 3,000. Really good in this format. to hit 11k Vanguards by itself. So run 4 of her. Next, we run 2 Battle Sister Glace. She's an 11k beater. If you do not have any cards in your soul, this unit gets power plus 3000 until the end of the battle. It's one of the reasons why we're running Lulu as our starting Vanguard, so that you have a soulless Vanguard. So, you're hitting for magic numbers with this build. 11k, it's going to hit 11k Vanguards. So run 2 of the Glaces. Next, we run 2 Battle Sister Cocotte. I don't know how you pronounce it. But yeah, I'll just say it's Cocotte. Her ability is E Special Counterblast. Counterblast 1 card with Battle Sister in its card name. So when this unit attack hits a Vanguard, if you have an Oracle Think Tank Vanguard, you may pay the cost. And if you do, look at the top card of your deck, search for up to 1 card with Battle Sister in its card name from among them, and you reveal it to your opponent, then you put it to your hand. So, Counterblast 1, it's pretty much a draw card. The only difference is that you show it to your opponent. So I only run 2. I think 2 is enough. Anything more, I think it's going to get too cloggy, especially late game, because most likely her effect's going to be useless. Your opponent's going to be blocking it, not allowing you to hit the Vanguard, obviously. So yeah, 2 is a good number. So that's it for my grade 2s. I run a total of 12 grade 2s. Going on to grade 1s. We run 4 of the AK Vanillas, Oracle Guardian Gemini. Yeah, so this is going to be your primary ride target early on. And obviously it's a good booster. So 4 of him. Next, we run 4 of the Battle Sister Omelet. So basically, she's a 10k beater. If you have an OTT Vanguard and you do not have any cards in your soul, this unit gets plus 3000 to end that battle. So 10k, hits 10k by itself, good for heating rear guards and 10k Vanguards. Next, we have 2 Battle Sister Candy. She's actually a promo card. So, but I suggest running her because she's the damage taker. So you counterblast 1 when this unit is placed on the Vanguard or rear guard circle, and you put the top card of your deck in your damage zone, and at the beginning of your end phase, choose a card from your damage zone and return it to your deck. So this is great for putting yourself at limit break early in the game for Parfait and Monaka. And it's good because you can recycle your triggers back into your deck from your damage zone. So 2 Battle Sister Candies. Next, we run 4 of the Battle Sister Chocolates, the Perfect Cards. It's pretty much a staple in most decks right now, 4 Perfect Cards. So yeah, that'll do it for my grade 1s. I run a total of 14 grade 1s. Going on to triggers. We run 6 criticals with this build. For the Battle Sister Ginger, of course, you want to have as much Battle Sisters in this deck as possible for the special counterblast. And 2 random OTT criticals, doesn't matter. So 6 criticals. Next of the triggers, we have 6 draw triggers, 4 being the Battle Sister Tiramisu, and 2 other random draw triggers. Yeah, so just like the Magus build, runs 6 crits, 6 draws. Same with this Battle Sister build. For the same reason that it's good to have a lot of draw power and hand advantage throughout the game against your opponent. So last of the triggers, we run 4 of the heal triggers, the Battle Sister Chai. Pretty much necessary 4 heal triggers, like in any other deck. So yeah, this is pretty much my build for the new Battle Sisters post EB07. Feel free to comment and give me some feedback on what you guys think of this build. If there are any other cards that I think I should add or take out to make the deck a little bit more, a little bit better. But I think, you know, this build is pretty solid. I'm going to be playtesting this on Crayon Online as well. And, you know, between the two decks of the new Battle Sisters and Magus, I think that the Magus is going to be a lot more interesting to play just because of the different options you can do and the fact that you can play mind games on your opponent. This Battle Sister deck, I see more of it as being like a straight beatdown deck because you're hitting for high numbers. So, you know, it doesn't seem as interesting as the Magus build because this one seems a little bit too straightforward. It's like an autopilot build, you know. So, but other than that, I think this is a pretty good deck to use in the new format. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos of deck profiles, matchups, and box openings. This is Cardfight Junkie signing out.